Hello and welcome to session 2 of the Energy Breakthroughs volunteer briefings for 2018. My name's Nigel Preston and it's great that you have decided to tune in. This should take about 10 minutes if I'm efficient and you can keep me on track. This is what we'll be covering in this session, running through about the Energy Breakthrough itself, giving you some good background information there, talking through what roles we have on offer and where we need more support, what you need to do in terms of safety and working with children checks, what to do when you arrive in Maryborough, some ways you can have some accommodation, and some volunteer perks as well. So let's talk a little bit more about the Energy Breakthrough. It is powered by imagination. That's the tagline for the program, and it really is having a huge impact in young people's lives across Victoria and beyond. We believe it's the best active learning program and event for primary and secondary school students that aligns with the national education policy going around. It's a joint initiative now of the Country Education Partnership and the Central Goldfields Shire and has been going since 1991. It's obviously not just a once-a-year event, but teams do work throughout the year to bring their vehicles to Maryborough for a big showcase and celebration. We have 4,000 students involved from 355 teams from 155 schools, and they'll be joined by 20,000 supporters, friends and family in Maryborough, and they'll bring and spend $4.71 million in the Shire. School students, they're invited to participate across 5 unique categories, and those categories are the Innovations in Technology, sponsored by Central Highlands Water, the Pushcarts category, the Triathlon, Human Powered Vehicles, and Energy Efficient Vehicles. And what's unique about the Energy Breakthrough is that all teams must complete 3 different assessments. They must complete a display and presentation, a design and construction, and then a trial element, an on-track challenge. This is our event site in Maryborough where our 20,000 people will be staying, plus 4,000 students in just a few weeks' time in November, and we're really excited about what they're about to achieve. This is what the site looks like from the air. So if you were to take a drone or fly overhead, this is what you'd be seeing. There are 2 tracks are the most significant things. Track number 1 is where the secondary HPV and secondary energy efficient vehicles participate. We also have the triathlon on there and some of the pushcart events. And then the Vic Roads track, which is the red one, we have the primary human powered vehicles. We also run some pushcarts over there, and the triathlon teams do their 8-hour endurance. So it's a very packed site between all of those activities, between the judging areas, which are in yellow there and green, and the camping areas as well. It's a very busy site. So what are the volunteer roles and what do we need? We have a range of roles available, and they have been filling reasonably well, but we would love to fill them up some more. Display and presentation is one of our most significant in terms of numbers. We need 60 people per day on Thursday and Friday to come and judge and assess the presentations of the students. Design and construction, also quite intense, but we don't need as many. We need about 24 people for those roles over Thursday and Friday. In the pushcarts, we are still needing lots of people in the pushcarts, and that's a really vibrant activity. I'll talk about that a bit more in a little bit, but that runs over Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll take people for even just a few hours to help out with that event. Innovations in Technology, that only happens on Saturday of the Energy Breakthrough, so it's a great one for a lot of people who are just coming for a day to be able to do that, and they don't generally need to get out of work to do that. We need human powered vehicle marshals, so quarter marshals for our secondary trial. We need MCs for our trackside entertainment, and we also need social media people as well to help us out. So the role timetable, this is what it looks like. You may notice if you have been around the event for a little bit that we have added a Wednesday to this schedule. So we have 160 teams that will need to be assessed on the Thursday of the Energy Breakthrough. That's really too many, so we're bringing some across into Wednesday afternoon between 3:30 and 6 p.m. to hopefully take some of the pressure off the Thursday. So we do need 12 people to help us out on the Wednesday afternoon. with those assessments. You'll see there, as I mentioned before, display and presentation, Thursday and Friday, really busy. Design and construction, really busy Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Pushcarts, Thursday, Friday in particular, 18 people per day. Innovations in technology, just on the Saturday with 24 people needed. There's a scale of people over the stages, 4, 8, 10, and 6. Support roles, there are various roles across the site. Administration, answering queries, being gopher, those sort of things. And then our HPV marshals. We literally need hundreds of those over the Saturday and the Sunday. And then our social media team does need a top up. We've got some good people there already, but it'd be lovely to have some more support for those as well. So each of the roles, this is what a display and presentation looks like. So the students will stand up and present for around about 20 minutes to a panel of judges, and those judges are given an assessment sheet and can work through how well the students met the criteria or didn't meet the criteria, basically. It's all about telling the story of their year and how they've made it to the energy breakthrough. The team leader in this area is Nigel Preston, that's my dad, and the times are roughly 8:30 till 5:30 each day on Thursday and Friday. They're assessed across a number of different areas, as you can see there: presentation style, teamwork, knowledge and understanding of the preparation and the process, and also development of a story as well. Design and construction is our second area, and these are really conversations not so much about the quality, the build quality of the vehicles and what's being created, but it is more a question of the team's understanding of what they've built and why they've made the decisions that they have. So Roger Firmister is our team leader in this area, and that's running 8 till 5:30 across the Thursday and Friday, and as I mentioned, we've just added the Wednesday to that area as well. So that will be really, really busy this year. Pushcarts is our next area. We've got a host of team leaders in this area: Bronte, Nick, Tina, and Rob. That runs over Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and they do a whole bunch of different challenges here. Design and construction, they are scrutineered, they do display and presentation, they do an endurance around the Vic Roads track, they do an obstacle course challenge, they do a sprint as well. So it's a really busy sort of few days, and they're just really excitable young children. So they always need some help and some guidance as well throughout all of those activities, and really hands-on, but super, super lovely. One thing I should mention here that a lot of people may not know about is in design and construction, the students actually assemble their pushcart from flat pack to race ready in 20 minutes. So they've got to work together to make sure that it's all assembled correctly, and share the tools and share the load as they build them. Innovations in technology, this runs on Saturday, not Sunday. You could turn up on Sunday, no one would be there. Nigel Preston, also the team leader in this area, and there's two challenges. So the one that I just showed you a photo of is the crafty design. The second one is the junkyard challenge, where teams have to build a structure that will span 1.5 meters and carry a 3-litre water container purely with junk materials. So there's just junk materials, and they can work through and build their creation. Track time. There's some marshals in the foreground there, but also in the background we need some MC and entertainment teams to help the legs churning and the legs ticking over throughout the whole event. So if that sounds like you, please do get in touch with us. Put your name through the online form, and we would love to have a talk to you. We've just had 2 people join our team this week, and we're really excited about that. So we just hope we can gather a few more. Our social media team, it's had a huge social media reach last year. Those numbers are just so encouraging, I think, to see that young people and old people and all sorts of people are sharing and engaging with our event online. And we, of course, need people to join our social media team to help fuel our website, fuel our YouTube channel, fuel Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat as well. So the team there's really super dedicated, super high quality of standard, and the fact that they produced 17 video clips during the event itself last year is pretty phenomenal. So if you think you can get around the event site, follow up some story leads, and share some content with the team, then please do put your hand up for that. Where do we need more people? In these 4 key areas. So Pushcarts on Thursday and Friday, design and construction primarily on Wednesday for that new session, 3:30 till 6. Stages across Saturday and Sunday. We need some people to man our stages, and marshalling across Saturday and Sunday as well. If any of those areas are of interest to you, or to be honest, anyone you know, please give them a bit of a nudge to get in touch with our team. Few quick words on safety. Yes, we are updating our martial training videos as we speak. There will be 4 new videos as part of the set, 4 shorter videos, and then some questions to answer after each of those in an online test. There's obviously some written documentation for you to read through so you understand your role, but the new videos and new content will be landing really soon. So keep an eye out for that on your email and on the internet. Working with children checks, yep, we got to have them, and you need to have them as well, and you'll need to have them on site with you as well. You'll need to have them cited when you check into the site. And in Maryborough, you can simply go to this website, and if you're a volunteer, you can just complete that information there. Simple as workingwithchildren.vic.gov.au. Go there and you will be fine. So please do that. If you haven't done that already, please do that. I know a lot of people put in their submission of interest to volunteer and said, I'll get one. Well, now's probably the time to do that. So what to do when you arrive in Maryborough. So please do check in to your accommodation if you need to. You may not need to, but that could be you. Some people who work really late at night with our teams, particularly marshals, they've often found in the past they can't actually check in because they've got in too late. So please do that if you need to. Then come and sign in to the administration centre, which are also known as the tennis club rooms, or if you are a display and presentation judge, just go directly to the Princes Park Football Club rooms. I'll show you where that is in a minute. I've got a neat map. Or if you are marshalling, go to your marshal corner. If in doubt, just go to the administration centre. They'll point in the right direction. And as I said, signing in requires citing your Working with Children's check card. Then find your team leader, then do your role, and make sure you enjoy our volunteer lounge. There is the administration centre, and there is the Princes Park Football Club rooms. Accommodation. So hopefully by now some of you are starting to think about where you will be sleeping. Here are 4 quick options. You may choose to take a day trip to and from Maryborough. Totally fine with us. Just drive safe. Take it easy. Stay on site with your old school. Please just ask for permission first. Always a good idea. Request a billet via the Energy Breakthrough, or we have some off-site camp locations in Maryborough as well. Email us if you want any more information for that. Or if you're in a senior role, or you're a La Trobe University student who is doing multiple days with us, we will offer you accommodation. So please do email us for information of that so we know sooner rather than later where you're at and who is happening. Volunteer perks. Meet like-minded people, have fun, feel great about making a positive difference. Okay, so maybe perks is a little bit strong, but here's the deal. If you're a volunteer, you'll get a branded event shirt, a branded event cap. You get access to the on-site volunteer lounge for free meals, drinks, and a place to sit down during your breaks. Post-event, we'll send you a certificate of appreciation. If you'd like, we can write you a letter of reference, and of course, you'll get that warm glow of being part of a great young people's event. Next steps from here. Please contact us with any questions. Please use that email address, volunteer@eb.org.au, or inquiries@eb.org.au. It'll all get to us. Register. Please put your name in the ring if you haven't already, or nudge your friends to do the same. Head to the website as well for your role descriptions and overviews, and keep an eye on your emails from here to the event because we will send out more information soon. And recruit your friends. Yes, we do need more people, so bring more people along. Then step number 5 is probably the most important. Do your job. Actually come to the event. Show up. We really need you. We're counting on you. And then post-event, there'll be a chance to debrief and for some thank yous as well. So please do look out for those opportunities as well. Ways for you to get more involved in the future. That has been the run through for briefing session number 2. I hope that's pretty straightforward. Gives people a bit of an understanding of who, what, where, why, how. And we would love to see you in Maryborough in November in just a few short weeks. If you've got any questions or anything like that, please do get in touch with us. Thank you.